Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be working on this pattern. This pattern will be great for a giant sweater or baby sweater, and you can also use this on your lady sweater if you like to, right? This is a beautiful pattern. This is how it looks like. See, the wrong side looks like this. See, I have done with the border, right? And this is only 18, not only this is 18 rows repeat pattern, and you need to cast in multiples of 12. And here I have done 2 repeats. This is 1 repeat and this is another, right? So let's begin. So for today's tutorial I have 36 stitches on my needle. And now we're going to start, and I have already done my border, and after I finish my border I have knitted 1 row with all knit stitches and another row with all purl stitches. And now we're going to start, and for row 1 we're going to knit 1. We're going to knit 1. We slip the first always to get the smooth edge, right? And now so we have done knit 1, and now we're going to start the repeat. We're going to knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 sorry. And now we're going to insert our right needle into this, in between this second and third stitch here, right? And wrap the yarn around, and we're gonna draw a loop like this, and then we're gonna place it on our left needle like this, right? And then we're gonna bring the yarn in front. We're making this small bubble, right? So now bring the yarn in front, and then we're going to pull these 2 stitches. Here we have 2 stitches. See, we're going to pull these 2 stitches together and pull another one as well. We have done 2 pull here, and now we're going to knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to pull 2, 1, 2. So that's the repeat pattern. After knit 1, this is the repeat pattern. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, right? You repeat this pattern all the way across, right? I have 2 more repeats, and for another repeat you're going to repeat this again. So knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and insert your right needle in between this second and third stitch, and draw a loop and place it on your left needle, and bring the yarn in front and pull these 2 first, and pull another one, and then knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and pull 2. So we have done 2 repeats here, and we have finished repeat pattern. If you have more if you have more repeats, more stitches for more repeats, you repeat that first, and after you finish your repeats, at last for the last repeat you're going to knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then insert your right needle and place it on your needle, and bring the yarn in front and make a small bubble here. Pull 2. This is a bubble, right? and purl another one, and then you're going to knit 4, 1 2 3 4, and at last, and after you knit 4, you're not going to purl 2 this time. For the last repeat you're not going to purl 2, because here we have done purl 2 after knit 4, and after you've knitted 4, at last you're going to knit 1, right? So we have finished row 1, and for row 2 you're going to knit on knit stitches and purl on purl stitches, right? So this is the purl 1, we slip the first, and these are the all purl stitches. We're going to purl, basically we purl 10 and purl knit 2. So this is the knit stitch, so we're going to count from here: 1 2 3 4 5. This is the bubble stitch, small bubble stitch. We're going to purl this stitch 5 6 7 8 9 10. So we have purl all purl stitches, and here we have 2 knitted stitch, 2 knit stitch. So we're going to knit these 2 stitches, 1 2, and we have 10 purl stitches here, and we're going to purl 10, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. We have purl 10, and we have 2 knit stitches here, and we're going to knit 2, 1 2, and we have 10 purl stitches, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and this is the last stitch. You're going to purl 1, right? We have finished row 2, and for row 3 we're going to knit 1, and then now we're going to start the repeat. So we're going to knit 3 first, 1 2 3, and then we're going to make a small bubble like this. So insert your needle in between this second and third stitch and draw a loop and place it on your left needle, and bring the yarn in front and purl these 2 stitches together and purl 1, and again we're going to make this small bubble. So take this yarn in back and insert your needle, draw a loop and place it on your left needle, and bring the yarn in front and purl these 2 stitches together and purl another one, and then we have made 2 small bubbles here, and we're gonna knit 3, 1 2 3, and then we're going to purl 2, 1 2. So that's the repeat pattern from here to here, right? And we're gonna repeat that all the way across. So I have 2 more repeats, and we're gonna repeat that again. We're gonna knit 3, 1 2 3, and we're gonna make a small bubble, insert your needle and draw a loop and place it on your needle, bring the yarn in front and purl these 3 stitches together and purl another one, and again make another small bubble. Insert a needle into in between this second and third stitch and draw a loop and place it on your needle and bring the yarn in front, and you're going to pull these 2 stitches together and pull another one and knit 3, 1, 2, 3 and pull 2. So we have finished repeat pattern. We have done 2 repeats here, and for the last repeat you're going to knit 3, 1, 2, 3 and make a small bubble, pull 2 together and pull 1, bring the yarn in back and another small bubble and place it on your needle, bring the yarn in front and pull 2 together and pull 1 and knit 3, 1, 2, 3 and then we're going to knit 1. For the last repeat we're not going to pull 2 here, right? So at last we're going to knit 1 and row 4 you're going to follow your row 2. You're going to knit on knit and pull on pull. So we have 10 pull stitches here and we have 2 knits here. Here 10 pulls and 2 knits and 10 pulls, right? So we're going to count from here. So 1, we're going to pull all pull stitches, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and pull the last. So we have finished row 4, sorry. And for row 5 we're going to knit 1 and then this time we're going to knit 2, 1, 2 and then we're going to make a small bubble. Our repeat pattern starts from here, right, after knit 1. So we have knitted 2 and then we're going to make a small bubble, insert a needle and draw a loop and yarn in front and pull 2, 1, 2 and then we're going to knit 2, 1, 2 and we're going to make small bubble, pull 1 and then we're going to knit 2, 1, 2 and pull 2. So that's the repeat pattern from here to here and we're going to repeat that again. Pull 2, sorry, knit 2 sorry, knit 2 and make a small bubble, and then knit 2, 1, 2 and make a small bubble, and pull 1 and knit 2, 1, 2 and pull 2, 1, 2. So we have finished 2 repeats. We have finished repeat pattern, and for the last repeat we're going to knit 2 and make a small bubble, and knit 2, 1 2 and make another small bubble and knit 2 and at last knit 1. Row 6 we're going to knit on knit and purl on purl, right? And row 7 we're going to knit 1 and now we're going to start the repeat. So this time you're going to knit 1 and we're going to make a small bubble and in between these two small bubbles we're going to knit 4 1 2 3 4 and we're going to make another small bubble and we're going to knit 1 and purl 2 1 2. So that's the repeat pattern from here to here and we're going to repeat that until here, right? So we're going to knit 1 and make a small bubble and knit 4 1 2 3 4 and make another small bubble and knit 1 and purl 2. So we have finished repeat pattern, and for the last repeat we're going to knit 1 and make a small bubble and in between these two bubbles we're going to knit 4 1 2 3 4 and we're going to make another bubble, a small bubble and knit 1 and at last we're going to knit 1. And for row 8 we're going to repeat our row 2. We're going to knit on knit and purl on purl, and row 9 we're going to knit 1. Now we're going to start the repeat and we're going to make a small bubble from here pull these two stitches together and pull another one, and in between these two bubbles you're going to knit 6 here 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, and then we're going to make another bubble. Insert your needle and draw a loop, place it on your needle, bring the yarn in front and pull two together and pull 1 and pull 2. So that's the repeat pattern from here to here, right? And we're going to repeat that again. Make make a bubble, place it on a needle, bring the yarn in back sorry, n in front, pole 2 together, and pole another one, and in between these two bubbles we're going to knit 6 here. 1 2 3 4 5 6, and make another bubble, pull these 2 stitches together, and pull another one, and pull 2. So we have finished repeat pattern. And for last repeat we're going to make a bubble, pull 2 together, and pull another one, and knit 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6, and make another bubble, and pull another one, and at last you're going to knit 1. For row 10 we're going to knit on knit and pull on pull, and we have finished row 10. And for row 11 we're going to repeat our row 9 again. We're going to do the same thing again like we did on our row 9. So we're going to knit 1 and start repeat from here, make a small bubble, and in between these two bubbles we're gonna knit 6. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, and we're going to make bubble, small bubble, pull 2 together and pull another one, and we're gonna pull 2 together, pull 2 here, and that's the repeat pattern. We're gonna repeat that again. Make a small bubble and pull 2 together and pull another one, and knit 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6 and make another bubble, small bubble, and pull another one, and pull 2, and for the last repeat we're going to make a bubble, small bubble, and pull 1 and knit 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6 and make a small bubble, pull another one and pull knit the last. And for row 12 we're going to knit on knit and pull on pull, and row 13 we're going to knit 1, and now we're going to start the repeat. We're going to knit 1 and we're going to make a small bubble here, and now in between these two small bubbles we're going to knit 6 here. Knit 4. 1 2 3 4, and then we're going to make another small bubble, and then we're gonna knit 1 and purl 2, 1 and 2. So that's the repeat pattern from here to here, and we're gonna repeat that again. Knit 1 and make a small bubble, and in between these two bubbles we're going to knit 4, 1 2 3 4 and make a small bubble, and knit 1 and purl 2. So we have finished repeat pattern, and for last repeat we're going to knit 1 and make a bubble, and purl 1 and gonna knit 4, 1 2 3 4 and we're gonna make a bubble, and we knit 1, and at last we're going to knit 1. And for row 14 we're going to knit on knit and purl on purl, and row 15, for row 15 we're going to knit 1, and now we're going to start the repeat. We knit 2, 1 2 and make a small bubble, draw a loop, place it on your needle, yarn in front and purl 2 together and purl 1, and this time we're gonna knit 2 in between these two bubbles, 1 2 and make a small bubble, and knit 2, 1 2 and purl 2. We have purl 2 here. So that's the repeat pattern from here to here, and we're going to repeat that again. Knit 2, 1 2 and make a small bubble, and we're going to knit 2 in between, 1 2 and we're going to make another bubble, and we knit 2, 1 2 and purl 2, and for last repeat we're going to knit 2, 1 2 and make a bubble, and we're going to knit 2 in between these two bubbles, 1 2 and make a bubble, and we knit 2 2 and at last we're going to knit 1. And for row 16 we're going to knit on knit and purl on purl, and for row 17 we're going to knit 1. This is row 17, knit 1 and then we're going to start the repeat. So we're going to knit 3, 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to make a small bubble. Draw a loop, place it on your left needle and pull two together and pull another one, and then this time we're not going to knit in between this bubble. So after we finish the bubble, making bubble, we're going to make another one, and then we're gonna knit 3 here, 1, 2, 3 and pull 2, 1, 2. So that's the repeat pattern from here to here, and we're gonna repeat that again. Knit 3, 1, 2, 3 and make a small bubble, and make another small bubble, pull 2 together and pull 1, and here knit 3, 1, 2, 3 and pull 2. So we have finished 2 repeats pattern, and for last a repeat we're going to knit 3, 1, 2, 3 and make a bubble, and make another bubble, and here we're gonna knit 3, 1, 2, 3 and at last we're going to knit 1. And for row 18 we're going to knit on knit and pull on pull, knit on knit, pull on pull. So we have finished row 18 as well, and we have finished 1 repeat pattern. Now it looks like this, see, and now you're going to continue repeating your row 1 to row 18 for your entire pattern, right? So that's how you knit this beautiful pattern. So if you like this pattern, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. So I'll see you on my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.